Okay guys, so I'm just taking my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in the shade Translucent, putting that all over my eyelids just to cancel out any oils and to have a little bit of coverage on my lids because my lids are very veiny. But take any translucent powder you have and just apply that on your lids. Now I'm going in with my Etude House Proof 10 eyeshadow primer. And again, the trick with this eyeshadow primer, use the wand first, put it down, and then go in with your fingers and really work it into your eye. Now I'm taking my Coty Airspun powder in the shade Translucent, I believe, and just doing another layer on my eyelids as another way to cancel out oils and have my eyeshadow last all day long. Now I'm taking my L'Oreal Brow Style Definer in the shade Dark Brunette. I'm just shaping out my brows, you know, doing the same old, same old. Now I'm just taking my Manny MUA Makeup Geek palette, and the first shade we're going to be going in with is the shade Beaches and Cream for a more transition shade, but just take any sort of light tan color that you have and put that in your crease and really work into your crease, and using a sort of flat eyeshadow brush like the one I showed you just there. Really work this into the crease, make sure it's going into the eye socket of your eye, really work that color. Now I'm going to be taking the shade Sora, and I'm going to be putting that underneath where I put the shade Beaches and Cream. So we're really just layering eyeshadow, layering multiple shades, just to get a very smoked out, blended look. Next, I'm going to be using the shade Cosmopolitan. I'm really just going to be layering that on the outside via my eye. So right next to where I put the shade Sora, I'm just going to be putting that over top of that Sora shade on the outer corner of my eye, as you can see. Now I'm going to be taking the shade Aphrodite, and I'm going to be layering that underneath Cosmopolitan. So I'm going in with the same brush, I'm just layering it underneath. Now I'm just taking the shade Beaches and Cream to blur out any sort of harsh lines, blur out the edges of the eyeshadow. I'm really just going in on the edges. I'm not really blending out any other colors but the edge colors, which is the shade Beaches and Cream. Now I'm going to be taking the shade Insomnia, and that's going to be my lid shade. I'm just going to be taking my Wet n Wild large eyeshadow brush and just taking that all over my lid. Now I'm just going to be putting some coconut oil on my face, so that way when I put down my BB cream, it will go on smoothly, there will be no dry patches, and it will look really smooth, airbrushed, and flawless. Now I'm taking my Wet n Wild BB cream, applying 2 thin layers all over my face, blending it in with a flat top brush by Wet n Wild. So take any foundation, it can be BB cream, it doesn't have to be foundation. Use a flat top brush to really blend that into your skin, work into your skin to get a flawless, airbrushed look. Now I'm just taking my e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer in the shade Fair. I'm just going to be putting this in a triangle shape under my eyes to really highlight and brighten my under eyes. Now I'm just taking my Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder in the shade Naturally Neutral, and this is the loose face powder loose powder that's going to be going under my eyes, baking my under eyes, really also highlighting and adding to that very awake under eye. Now I'm taking my Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in the shade A Ticket to Brazil. I'm just going to be bronzing my temples, my forehead, my cheekbones, my usual bronzing routine. Now I'm taking my Coastal Scents Forever blush in the shade Delicate, and that's just going to be going on top of the bronzer, making me get a very sun-kissed, very flushed look on my cheeks. But apply any sort of rosy tone blush that you have on hand, and just put it on your cheekbones or wherever you feel it may suit your face the best. Now I'm just doing a really basic under eye. I'm just going to be going in with one shade, and that's going to be the shade Sora. I'm just placing that under my lower lash line and really just having a basic color under my eye. Now I'm just going in with my L'Oreal Paris Carbon Black Telescopic Mascara. And you guys have seen me do my mascara a million times, so I'm just going to kind of speed through this part. Okay guys, so that is the look. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys later. Peace, you guys. Love you guys so much. Don't forget to comment down below. Any descriptions will be in the description box down below. I love you guys so much. See you later.